A silhouette of a guy with narrow, sloping shoulders via Z's, a guy with broad, capped 3D shoulders. Fast cuts. Let's be real for a second. You put on a t-shirt, and instead of the sleeves hugging your arms, they just hang there. You look in the mirror, and you don't see that wide V-taper look. You see a straight line. You look narrow. And it's frustrating, right? You're pressing heavy. You're doing your push-ups, but your shoulders just refuse to pop. Here is the hard truth. You don't have bad genetics. You have bad programming. Most people are training their shoulders completely wrong. They obsess over the front delts, which you already hit on chest day, and completely ignore the parts of the shoulder that actually make you look wide. Today, we are fixing that. We are throwing out the junk volume. I'm going to show you the holy trinity of shoulder growth, just 3 exercises. But if you do them exactly like I show you, your shoulders won't just grow. They will mutate. Let's build that frame. The anatomy of the illusion 3D model of the shoulder muscles highlighting front, side, and rear delts. Before we touch a weight, you need to understand the mission. The shoulder has 3 heads: the front, the side, and the rear. If you're just doing bench press and overhead press, you are overdeveloping the front. That pulls your shoulders forward and actually makes you look narrower and hunched over. If you want that superhero look, that 3D cannonball shape, you need width and you need depth. That means we need to attack the side delt for the width and the rear delt for that 3D look from the side. The routine I'm giving you prioritizes these two while still letting you move heavy weight. Let's get to exercise number 1. This is the king of width. Exercise 1, the perfect cable lateral raise. Person doing dumbbell lateral raises with bad form, swinging wildly. A big red X appears. Cut to smooth cable lateral raise. Stop doing dumbbell lateral raises where you swing your hips like you're dancing. Momentum kills muscle growth. If you want wider shoulders, you need constant tension. That is why exercise 1 is the cable lateral raise. Why cables? With a dumbbell, there is zero tension at the bottom of the movement. Your shoulder is resting. But with a cable set to the lowest height, the weight is pulling on your delt from the very first inch of movement. Here is the secret sauce form cue. Don't just lift the weight up. I want you to think about pushing your hands out and away from your body, like you're trying to touch the walls on either side of the room. Set the cable height to wrist level. Lean away from the machine slightly. Raise the handle until your arm is parallel to the floor. Pause for 1 second at the top. That pause, that's where the growth happens. If you can't pause, the weight is too heavy. Drop the ego, drop the weight, and feel the burn. Exercise 2, the rear delt row, the posture fixer. Side profile of a shoulder, highlighting the rear delt popping out. Now that we have width, we need that 3D pop. Most guys have invisible rear delts. This is why their shoulders look flat from the side. We are going to fix this with the wide grip rear delt row. This isn't a back exercise. This is a shoulder destroyer if you do it right. The setup: go to a seated row machine or use a cable stack. Attach a wide bar, like a lat pull-down bar. The execution: instead of pulling into your stomach like a normal back row, keep your elbows high. Flared out. Pull the bar towards your upper chest or neck. When you keep the elbows high about 45 to 60 degrees, you take the lats out of the equation and force the rear delts to take the entire load. This allows you to overload the rear delt with way more weight than those tiny reverse flies you've been doing. Heavy weight. High elbows. Squeeze the back of the shoulder. This is how you get that thick, capped look that screams power. Exercise 3, the shoulder press with a twist. Someone doing a standard military press. Cut to the dumbbell press variation. Okay, we've isolated the side and the rear. Now, we need a heavy compound movement to tie it all together and pack on raw mass. Exercise 3 is the seated dumbbell overhead press. But wait, most of you are doing this wrong and wrecking your joints. Stop flaring your elbows out to 90 degrees like a distinct T shape. That creates impingement and takes tension off the shoulder. Tuck your elbows slightly forward about 30 degrees. This is called the Scaption plane. It's the natural path your shoulder wants to move in. By tucking the elbows, you can press heavier, safer, and deeper. The range of motion. Don't do half reps. Bring the dumbbells down until they touch your shoulders, then drive up. Don't clang them together at the top. That just takes tension off. Stop just before they touch. Keep the tension on the muscle and lower it back down slowly. Control the negative. Explode on the positive. So here is the battle plan. Cable lateral raises. 3 sets of 15 reps. Focus on the stretch and the squeeze. Wide rear delt rows, 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Go heavy. Keep elbows high. Seated dumbbell press, 3 sets of 8-10 reps. Heavy, controlled, full range of motion. Stop treating your shoulders like an afterthought. Stop focusing only on the bench press. If you want that V-taper, if you want to look wide even in a baggy hoodie, you need to attack the sides and the rear. Try this routine for 8 weeks. Take a picture now and take a picture then. You won't recognize yourself. Now, get in the gym and get to work. Screen fades to black with the subscribe button and a next video card about arms or chest.